Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. It's Saturday and we're hanging out with the UEC. So special thanks goes out to everyone in the United European community for once again allowing me to watch these fantastic battles. We do this every Saturday. If you're just joining or new to the stream, come check us out on Saturday afternoons. We do this here, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time typically. And who do we have fighting? We're at the Roulette lane. Who we got here? On the Union, we've got 6th Wisconsin. That is your Iron Brigade. We've also got 1st Virginia, a couple 1st Louisiana in there as well. 2nd Delaware. All right. And on the Confederate side, the 8th Alabama. Second time in 2 weeks. Welcome back, boys. And 18th North Carolina Tarheels. Good to have the Tarheels back on the channel as well. And the 2nd Mississippi. So welcome back to our 2nd Mississippi friends. Should be a hell of a match. Now, this is the Roulette lane. Historically, this is not part of the actual fighting. The actual fighting took place down here on what is known as Bloody Lane. And you can see that Bloody Lane right there. But this is the area where the Union actually came from and deployed to attack the Bloody Lane from this area here. As a matter of fact, there are reports, there are these beehives back here behind this house. Artillery came in and actually busted some of these beehives while the Union were coming through, and men were complaining they were getting stung by bees. So not very pleasant. Now, this is a heavily weighed toward the Union side, and that is because of the guns right here. If they play this right and they use artillery pieces up on this hill, which I do not see a single Union artillery gunner up here. This is gonna be a major faux pas. If the Union doesn't take a gun here, they are basically gonna give this match to the Confederates, because since the Union, or since the artillery has come into play, this has been a really, really hard map for the Confederates to win. Oh, looks like Chrono Stampede got hit by the bot there. Too much spamming. Damn AI. All right, so we've got the Union. Now, typically, I'd like to call this the Alabama defense, but basically it was the Mighty 88. And what they usually will do is they'll just hold this corner, basically, and the other side will just hold this left side. And if you have an artillery piece, it's pretty much an impregnable defense. But I don't see a Union on a gun whatsoever, so that's going to be very interesting because the 8th Alabama is very aggressive, and they know how to attack this position. 2nd Mississippi's here as well, and 18th North Carolina. So typically what you'll see from the Confederates in this battle, one of two things. The majority of the time, the guys will come over here, and they'll get in behind this stone wall. And if they attack from this position, they will go straight up this stone wall using this fence line as cover, and they'll try to hit this corner, which is the cornerstone of the Union defense. Otherwise, and if they come in 2 flanks, they'll have 2 other avenues. One is they'll either come down this fence line here and in behind the house. And in UEC events, they don't use the interior of buildings. So you don't have to worry about people getting in the house necessarily, which on a bunch of pub matches, that's pretty much everybody just fights in the house and the barn. Or they'll come down this fence line here, coming in behind the Union. Now, the difference is the Union spawn point is like right there in that road. So very, very close. And the Confederates, a little further away, you can see the flags in the background. That's the spawn point for the Confederates. So 28 seconds before the battle gets started. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the fun. Hey, Hardy, subscribe for Tier 1. 5 months in a row. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. USC, United States of Core. No, UEC, United European Community. So this is going to be interesting. I'm kind of curious on how these guys are going to defend this without having a gun. Kind of surprised that no one is taking this powerful advantage. And maybe they decided that they were going to do it this way. And you can see the clock has started and the guys are actually moving. I wonder if the Union know they're on defense. They're actually moving away from the defensive position. Yeah, I'm glad you're here too, Hardy, man. I really appreciate that 5 months. Every penny that comes to this channel goes right back into it, guys. This is what I do for fun. It is not my job. So, I'm not here begging for money like a lot of guys on streams. I'm just here to have fun, but every penny will go back into it. I've already updated the sound card. United Europe of corn.
Get ready.
Company hold. Right base.
And you can see the Iron Brigade coming this way.
On the fence. Take aim. As soon as you get on the fence line, you'll see them straight across the cornfields. You see their flag?
West flag.
Hey. Hold. Who's coming up?
So we got 2 Confederate regiments coming down. And a lot of musket fire going over the heads of the Confederates. Looks like the whole Confederate army coming down to the center this time. So unique tactics for this weekend. I'm loving it. And right up front, 2nd Mississippi. Our Russian friends are tenacious fighters. And they're coming right up the middle. And here's Tiberius, 8th Alabama. You got the Tarheels here as well. So a major push to the middle for the Confederates, and they're not waiting. Look at this, straight over the wall, smashing into the 2nd Delaware, caught by surprise, and the Delaware running for their lives. Confederates going straight for the point of contention. Look at this flood of butternut and gray, and now the Union are going to have to attack their defensive position. Here come the Iron Brigade, but they got the Alabama German Legion. And a lot of the Iron Brigade never making it over the wall. See, Imperator doing it with the pistol. Got a couple good killers there on that Iron Brigade. And it looks like they're going to take the position. Confederate flag laying on the ground. But that's not all the Confederates. They've still got people here, but they've got the 2nd Delaware to contend with and the 1st Virginia. So here come the Virginians. And they've done it. 1st Virginia pushed off the Confederates, and another Confederate flag laying on the ground. So a massive push. 18th North Carolina up by the guns, using the guns as cover. Yeah, when you play pub matches, Kronos, there's no telling what you're going to get. Well, we got a flagman running up to attack. He's like, oh, I thought those were friendlies. No, they are not. We got one Rambo here. And you hear Winkler, fire at will command. They've got the guns. This is what you want to do as the Confederates normally on this map because the Union's guns are so powerful, but they didn't even have a gun. Hear him telling them to hide behind the limbers. So now the 18th North Carolina has all the attention of the Union Army on them. So it's just a matter of time before the Confederates can get something else going. You can see all the Union reinforcements pouring in. 18th North Carolina is in a tight spot. And the 1st Virginia trying to get behind them to get the flank on them. Being somewhat effective, but we got to see what's going to happen when those Confederates get back, and here they come. So Mississippi and 8th Alabama coming back into the battlefield. 8th Alabama in the front.
Over the fence.
And they're going to come in right behind the Iron Brigade. And they know they're coming. Look at this, Iron Brigade hopping the fence. Getting position. These boys are smart, man.
Company ready. Up and over.
And Alabama coming straight over. Not even looking at the Iron Brigade. Coming straight up the hill. Oh, man, I missed this. 1st Virginia and 2nd Delaware pouring in and killing the 18th North Carolina. 8th Alabama coming up to take that spot. And it looks like 2nd Mississippi going to have to deal with the Iron Brigade. Pitched battle at this point, pretty even. But you heard it. That's the rebel yell. The Union is now engaged. And the 8th Alabama have cleared the guns. So the Confederates in a really strong position here. Pretty early in the match. Nobody killing everybody. You hear the bullets ricocheting off the guns. But we've got a couple guys back from spawn here. So Iron Brigade trying to hold on to this point of contention. They're doing it.
Numbered, bro. It's non-stop. You got a ghost regiment on our team, dude.
That's enemy flag top of the hill.
Yeah, those are both enemy Union. That's both enemy fucking flags, dude. Like, fuck. Like, where's our other reg? Like, every time.
You hear the frustration. It's tough, man. They can't see across this field, but their enemy or their reinforcements or their friends over here on this side. 1st Virginia hitting the flank. And the Confederates can't live up on this hill forever. It's just too far away from any kind of spawn point. But they're going to have a lot of reinforcements coming back in for sure. Confederates really putting the heat on early and keeping it there. And Tiberius and the 8th Alabama up on the hill.
Tja, könnte.
Ja, ich weiß, könnte, ich weiß.
Hätte Fahrradkette. Connor, komm mal zu uns bitte. Skolle, sind die?
Ja. Die buchen
Bringen wir mal
geradeaus.
3-4 Mann rein nach vorne an die Kanone.
So the Union not looking like they're in a too big of a hurry to get these guys out of here. Looking for reinforcements. Virginia's big. They got a lot of guys here now. And you heard it. The Confederates are now also engaged. And Virginia backing off that spot.
Hallo. Ich komm mit.
Okay, Platz mal vorne, die Kanone besetzt.
But with a flag up on this hill, they are able to get reinforcements up in this position. But the Union forces are a lot closer. And you can see the Iron Brigade under heavy attack one more time. This is your 18th North Carolina Tar Heels. Standing in the open field, fighting like men.
Take it! Und right dress.
And the Confederates in behind the Iron Brigade. And here they come down the hill. This is your 8th Alabama. They're going to come in and smash into the Iron Brigade with their backs turned. Looks like Tiberius taking a trip down the hill on his face there. Imperator got the sword out. Doing it with the sword. And the Alabama's done it, and the Confederates are flooding in to the point of contention. And the blue line is sinking away from the Union. So the Virginia up the hill. Are they going to attack this position? You see the reinforcements coming in from the Union. American flag laying on the fence. Got a Rambo here. Couple of them. Rambos don't last long in the UEC. So the Confederates in a strong position here. 2nd Mississippi holding the wall. 1st Virginia on this side. I don't see the Delaware. I don't know if they've left the game, but I haven't seen them in a while. Oh, maybe they're up the hill here. Yeah, there they are. Second Delaware, Oswald and the boys. Getting up the hill, getting in behind the Confederates. So this is a good position for them to be in. But the Confederates have hopped the wall. And they are taking the point of contention. We're about to have a counterattack here if the Union doesn't get their shit together pretty quick. 18th North Carolina. They're going to defend the Union from coming from spawn, and there's a lot of them. Here come your, this has got to be your Iron Brigade. In mass. Imperator coming up in. We'll follow him into the battle.
Company all for battle lines.
And 18th North Carolina trying to get up to slow him down.
Sorry, Stone.
And there it is. There's the counterattack. Iron Brigade getting shot up by the 18th North Carolina. And Virginia moving in as well. Here come the 8th Alabama. Virginia taking the corner. Mississippi in some trouble here, but now here come the Alabama. So Alabama getting drawn away from the point of contention. An American flag still laying on the dirt. And the Iron Brigade on the charge one more time. They've got the numbers. But 18th North Carolina are experienced fighters. And Major doing it with the pistol, has to pull the sword out. Getting stabbed by two different men. And now the Union taking losses. 10:40 left in the counterattack. And Private Hines trying to hold off the Union Army all by himself. But he's getting some cover fire. Bogdanovich coming after Hines. And the private doesn't see him. Oh, he's dead. But the Confederates still in command of the point of contention. 2nd Mississippi back in mass. 10 minutes left in this counterattack. So we got the 8th Alabama on the corner. They know how to hold this defense right here. 2nd Delaware, 1st Virginia up the hill. And it's been a bloodbath for the Union so far this weekend. And you can see the Union push back all the way to the edge of the map here. Oswald trying to put fire on the enemy. But their only hope right now is going to be the Iron Brigade. And you hear our Russian friends having a great time here in this battle. And our German Legion just waiting patiently behind the wall. They know they're in the catbird seat now. 9 minutes to go, and the Union have to attack them. Large volley coming in. Not a lot of damage being done. This is a very patient unit. You see, they're not just standing up and giving targets to the enemy. And Tiberius knows they're going to have to fight the Iron Brigade, and here they come. Iron Brigade in the road. They got the flank on the Mississippi.
On your feet!
And Alabama knows how to play this defense well. See him, they've swung around. That means the Virginia must be around here somewhere. And the Virginia going in behind, playing the Confederate. This is actually opposite of what normally happens on this map. So the Alabama found a way to play the Alabama defense, even though they're on offense. 8 minutes left, and the Mississippi are on the correct side of the wall. Iron Brigade trying to get their group together. But they're taking a lot of casualties here, 18th North Carolina.
The flag, get the flag.
Independent fire, independent fire.
Get the flag. Your shot when you got
They want to get their flag back, but the 18th North Carolina not going to make it easy for them. This is really funny that the Alabama have found a way to use their defense as an offense. Oh, shit. So Confederates really in charge of this one. 7 minutes to go in this battle. Union is going to have to get together, and these Confederates are fighting as one unit for the most part. The Union's going to have to get together. 2nd Delaware up here doing their best, but they're not a large enough unit this weekend to hit them with the kind of numbers that can take out the 8th Alabama by themselves. And the Virginia's coming around. Okay, Virginia hitting them on the flank. Here they come. Jordy and the Virginia swinging around. Hitting Alabama on the corner. And the Delaware coming down the hill. Oswald saw his opening, and he's going to take it. Alabama, German Legion under a lot of pressure here. Can they survive? Here come Oswald and the 2nd Delaware. And the German Legion doing their best. Half of the German regiment chasing the Spaniards away. There's only one guy left in the 1st Virginia, and they've given up the corner now. And the Delaware are in that spot. Can they hold it? Looks like the answer may be no. Alabama, German Legion, the 8th Alabama, they've done it. Another incredible stand by the 8th Alabama. But here come the Iron Brigade. No, 2nd Mississippi and 18th North Carolina still holding this spot. Incredible defense. 5 minutes left in the counterattack, and the Union are running out of time. Here they come, Iron Brigade. Pouring into the point of contention. Will there be enough Confederates here left to do anything with them? You can see a lot of Confederates on this fence here. 18th North Carolina en masse. And these boys are not going to run just because they see a lot of guys coming with a bayonet. See Imperator still trying to do it with a pistol. And now the Union is breaking. Incredible. 4 minutes, 58 seconds left. And the Union being completely dominated. Oh, God, Imperator killed with his hand in the firing position. A brave soldier. But the Confederates will not be moved. 4 minutes left in this counterattack. And if the Union can't put something together and do it now, this is going to be a real short battle. Aggressive play by the Confederates have really put the Union on their heels. But here they come. Union respawn is real close here. 1st Virginia back. And our friends from Spain, they want revenge. And here are your Iron Brigade as well. So the Union, they've got to do something. They've got to do it quick. Only 3:47 left in this match.
I don't know. Apparently he wants you to, like, you know, when we get charged, he wants to chop him.
And Confederate reinforcements also pouring in. And now the Confederates are at least taking losses, but the Union are running the risk of getting a last stand. And that will be very bad for the Union. You can see 2nd Mississippi pouring back in to the point. And Confederates have complete control of this map at this point of the battle. Looks like they've got the Union facing all in one direction. Alabama, German Legion behind the fence. They've got great cover here. And the Union better come up with something nasty. 2:55 left. They haven't been able to do it with a frontal assault yet. But you can see they're picking apart the 2nd Mississippi here. Flagman down on the ground. And they're trying to do it with a musket, but there's only 2:35 left in this match. Not only do they have to push the Confederates off the point of contention, they've got to get that blue line all the way back around. I just don't know if they can do it in this kind of time. Place your bets. Can the Union do it? Can they come back and win this match with 2:15 left? If they can break the counterattack, they'll have plenty of time, but they're already breaking. And more Confederate reinforcements. You see they're getting the idea now. They know they're going to have to swing around. And who's that going to be? This is your 1st Virginia. Here they come. And they're going to hit them on the flank, 18th North Carolina. They don't see them. Well, they did see him just in time. And they're getting over the fence. Going to try to join the Mississippi, but they're flanked here. There are Union on that side. But we've got 1:20 left in the match. 1:20. And a whole lot of Union here, but just not making an aggressive point push toward the point. Your Iron Brigade is here.
Alright, we need to charge.
And they're going to have to charge. You hear them talking about it, but when they charge, they're going to be shot down by the 8th Alabama. So the Mississippi and the 18th North Carolina kind of playing the bait here. And you see a large Union force coming straight down the road. Can they do it? See them coming down the road, just getting gunned down, but here they come on the charge. 2nd Delaware, Iron Brigade. Coming in to the 18th North Carolina, and here come your 1st Virginia. The whole Union Army is here, and the red line is bleeding away. Alabama German Legion still behind the fence, pouring fire into the Union, but just too little, too late with 13 seconds left. Here come the Alabama. Wow, what an incredible stand by the Confederacy. Amazing. Whew. Wow, you don't see that a lot on this side. I just don't know why the Union didn't use a gun. Maybe they all decided that they weren't going to use a gun this weekend. I'm not really sure. But I think that changed the course of this battle. And what an aggressive play by the Confederate team. All right, well, if you like that, guys, hit the like button. Consider subscribing if you're watching on Twitch. We do this every weekend. Come back and join us again. Thank you for being here. And until next time, my name is Jehovah, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.